If you could peel back your skin and look inside your belly, you'd see two very different types of fat. One is the soft, pinchable layer just under your skin, annoying, but mostly harmless. The other is the fat you can't grab. It wraps around your organs, presses on your liver, squeezes your pancreas, and pushes your stomach forward. This is visceral fat, and it pumps toxic compounds into your bloodstream, raises your risk for diabetes, and makes heart disease more likely. The good news? Visceral fat is also the fastest to respond when you change your habits. Here are 5 science-backed ways to shrink it. Cut liquid calories. The fastest lever you can pull right now is cutting liquid calories. Sugary drinks, fruit juice, energy drinks, and alcohol deliver a massive load of sugar with zero fiber to slow it down. Your blood sugar spikes, insulin floods in, and your liver converts the overflow directly into fat, and visceral fat is the first place your body stores it. Alcohol makes this even worse because your liver has to drop everything to process it, and any extra calories you consumed alongside that drink get stored immediately as belly fat. Cut the liquid calories first, and you will see results faster than almost any other single change. Start resistance training. Most people think endless cardio is the answer to belly fat, but lifting weights actually attacks the root cause. Visceral fat thrives when your insulin sensitivity is poor. When your muscles resist insulin, glucose floats around in your blood until your liver converts it into fat, stored right around your organs. But every time you contract your muscles against resistance, whether that's dumbbells, barbells, machines, or body weight, you increase the number of glucose transporters in your muscle cells. Think of them as doors that swing open and pull sugar out of your blood and into your muscles instead. Studies consistently show that just 2 to 3 resistance training sessions a week significantly reduces visceral fat, even when your overall body weight doesn't change much. Cardio burns calories while you're doing it. Resistance training changes how your body uses calories after the workout is over. Track your waist, not just the scale. Stop obsessing over the bathroom scale and start measuring your waist. The scale doesn't tell you whether the weight you lost came from water, muscle, or actual fat. You could lose a pound and feel good about it, but if that pound came from lean muscle, you made zero progress on visceral fat. Research shows that a waist-to-height ratio over 0.5 is strongly linked to the health risks of visceral fat. That means if you're 5 feet 10 inches tall, your waist should ideally be under 35 inches. Measure every 2 weeks. If that number is moving down, you are heading in the right direction. That one tape measure tells you more than the scale ever will. Fix your sleep. This one surprises most people. A clinical study published in the journal Obesity found that sleep restriction caused an 11% increase in visceral fat area, and that increase happened fast. Here is why. When you don't sleep enough, your body elevates cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Cortisol tells your body to store fat, and visceral fat cells have 4 times more cortisol receptors than regular fat cells, making your belly a magnet for stress fat. On top of that, poor sleep disrupts ghrelin and leptin, the hormones that control hunger and fullness, making you eat more the next day without even realizing it. Research recommends 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Going below 6 hours consistently is one of the fastest ways to accumulate visceral fat, regardless of how well you eat or how hard you train. Manage your stress. Stress is one of the most overlooked drivers of visceral fat, and the science is very clear on this. The multi-ethnic study of atherosclerosis examined over 1,800 people and found that individuals with high chronic stress had nearly 10 square centimeters more visceral fat than those with low stress levels. When stress becomes chronic, cortisol stays elevated, your blood sugar stays high, insulin resistance builds up, and your body stores the overflow directly as belly fat. A 2014 meta-analysis also found that regular meditation had a significant measurable effect on reducing blood cortisol levels. You don't need to overhaul your life. Even 10 minutes of deep breathing, a short walk, or a consistent wind-down routine before bed can lower your cortisol response over time. And stop your body from storing stress directly in your midsection. Visceral fat is dangerous, but it is also the most responsive fat in your body when you make the right moves. Cut the liquid calories, pick up weights, track your waist instead of just the scale, protect your sleep, and get your stress under control. Those 5 things together will change your body faster than any fad diet or endless cardio session ever will.